pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony the Bambino is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Whit Merrifield is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Ro. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Gene Segura standing in. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Lance Lynn gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting second, the third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
To the plate now, Edgar Martinez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He had an on-base percentage of over 450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. The average sits at 294. Still without a home run and a couple RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Max Muncy, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Carter is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. And now here is Fred McGriff. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman,
as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Merrifield picks it up on to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, James McCann.
The catcher.
Out for short for Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Laureano gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. A little bouncer. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. One gone for the A's here in the third, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford calls for it. Two gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Joe Carter.
The left fielder, Joe Carter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Carter, and this one's driven to left. Gone! It's a solo shot for Joe Carter, number 399 now for his career, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Now into the box, Fred McGriff. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him, as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24.
Next up is Ken Griffey Jr. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest. It's 4-1 in favor of the M's. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The shortstop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch outs on only 6 pitches.
Next up is Max Muncy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. It's back to Seattle right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The catcher, number 33.
Now to bat, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
So now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with it.
Into the box, Joe Carter. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. At the plate, Ken Griffey, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
To the plate now, Fred McGriff, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mariners lead it 6-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ramon Laureano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand one. The lead remains 5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Second baseman.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Segura. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now into the box is J.P. Crawford. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a 1 for 9. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Griffey.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey, fouled away. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. And it's fouled away. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
As he drives a liner to right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
First baseman,
Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fred McGriff will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mariners are on top 10-1. Whit Merrifield next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Gene Segura stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the AB now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate is J.P. Crawford. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a liner. Harper is there. 2 down. James McCann to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ken Griffey singled in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. This ball will be chopped foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now, Joe Carter. He homered back in the third inning in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Harper gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The M's lead it 11-1. So stepping in is Ramon Laureano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping up is Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's the 0-2. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. A's are gone in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Adam Kolarek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Fred McGriff singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He grounds it sharply to third. The tag gets 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The batter, number 3.
Next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mariners are down. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Next, here is Gene Segura. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped him up. McCann waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 11-1 at the end of this one. Seattle blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Anthony the Bambino earns win number 7 on the season as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Lynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs on 22 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners.